Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to remove your seat padding on your Graco 4Ever all-in-one car seat. It's really simple. It's kind of three-step process with a little bit of those elastics and snaps, and it comes right off for you to wash it. So let's get started. I don't want to make it too long, so I'm just kind of overview of the seat before it comes off, and then how you take it off, and then how you put it back on, which is, like I said, it's really simple. It comes off in 3 different pieces. So here we go. First off, you'll start with the headrest right here. In the back, there's gonna be these little elastics back here. So you just take one off, and then you'll take the other one off like that. So that's already releasing the headrest, and you can see how they go through those little holes, and you just slide it on through. Really easy. Then you come back around to the front. You will see the 2 snaps on each side. You're gonna unsnap one right there. You're gonna unsnap the other one. You can go ahead and undo the seat belt, or the harness, undo the harness. Okay, so now that's pretty much let your, I'd say the top piece, the top and the middle piece is now loose for you to pull off. Under here where the seat belt would go through, there is an elastic. You take it and you pull it around the little red thing. You pull that out and around the elastic, and then on the other side is going to be the same thing. You're going to do that same thing. Everything is going to be double. When you don't have a good angle on the elastic, it's a little bit harder. Okay, so now we have that off. So now your top part is pretty much, it's good to go. Your top is done. So all you have to do is just grab any side of it right here and just pull up on it. And take this part and pull up. Or pull down. I guess you could start from the top and just kind of work your way around. It doesn't matter which way you go. So if you take that and you're coming around the top of the headrest, be careful not to break the foam in there. Alright, so now you've got the top part of the headrest off. You'll notice it stops. There is an additional 2 snaps right here. So you unsnap it once, unsnap it again, and just kind of freely let go, and voila, your first part is off. Remember I said 3-step process, so there's part number 1. Now we're moving on to part number 2. You have snaps down here that connect the middle part and the bottom part together. So we're gonna unsnap one. We're gonna unsnap number 2, and sometimes the snaps just don't want to get done. There's number 2. So now you've kind of released everything in here. I'm just sliding the buckles out of the way. I'm just moving them out of the way. Okay, so now you've released both sides right here. If you come around to the back, and we're still on this middle part, this side will have to, you have to take it out and around this, so you can grab anywhere. If you want to grab from underneath, that's fine. You just kind of slide the fabric right over that, and then this side, of course, go over the level indicator, and under here you're gonna feel a, oh my gosh, it's stuck. It's stuck because underneath there is more elasties. It's right there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's an elastic right there, and you pull it and it comes down. There's another one, you pull it and it comes down, and then it releases this part. And so you can see your elastics, they're right under there. So you release it, and then here comes your second part coming off of it, and it just slides right away. Part number 2 is gone. Now we're here, we're at our last part. So what we do is we just kind of get, of course, all the buckles out of the way. So we just bring everything forward here. Pull the crotch belt out of the way, and you will see the armrest. Under the armrest, you can't see it, but you can feel it. It's like a plastic piece. If you take like the side of the seat and you just kind of pull down, it pops. You'll hear a pop, and it's like this hard plastic piece. I don't really know what it's called, but you'll feel it. You pull that up, and you do the same thing over here on this side. Just kind of pull down, and you'll hear the pop from when it comes out. Pop right there, and you just slide that up. And now underneath of here, it's not going to come right away because more elastics. So you just pull the elastic out and around this little guy right here, and snap. And the same thing, everything is the same right on the other side. You get that elastic out of there if it wants to come out. Apparently this one does not. You pulled your elastic away, and now you're coming down to the front, and it's just kind of like, oh, why are we dangling? Well, it's around the buckle, or not the buckle, but the recline lever. And then underneath it here is another set of elastics, but I find this easier if you pull the recline and make this all the way like it was an infant setting. Underneath it here, there's also elastics, and you just kind of release them and it comes off. So 1, 2, 3, all your pieces are off. Here is your shell intact, just like that. Your harness was not touched one bit. It's still in the same exact position that you left it in. So you didn't even touch it. You don't have to mess with it. You can wipe this down with like a baby wipe, and you can clean your straps, and you can clean your buckle that way too. Do not submerge the buckle in water. That's dangerous. It can malfunction, or the belt may not work properly if it's submerged in water. So any of that. But yes, just wiping it down with a gentle baby wipe is fine. Not gonna hurt that part at all. So now that we have our seat empty, and this is what it looks like. Okay, say you've got it all washed. Oh, it's all clean. It's time to put it back on. So it's just reverse. You can either start at the top and work your way down, or start at the bottom and work your way up. It honestly doesn't matter. To me, I find it easier to start at the bottom and then work my way up top. So right now, I'm just gonna show you how to put it back on, and you just repeat the steps, and you go right back in the same order that you did when you were taking it off. So like that. It is back to new. You have a clean car seat and everything is put back in its place where it is supposed to be. So there you go. There you have it, a step-by-step process. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Just a 1, 2, 3 process. 3 different pieces that come off for you to wash it and put it back on. I hope this video helped anyone who was curious about how do you get the seat cover off, how do you get it back on, where things are supposed to be, and all that. So I hope this did help. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave them down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!